Today I'm making a really healthy chili con carne. What you need is some minced beef. I've used a 500-gram packet and that's going to be 4 servings. And the rest is just going to be loads of vegetables. So an onion, some celery, a red pepper, a leek, a carrot, some chillies and some garlic, lots of different types of beans. I've got red kidney beans, pinto beans and black-eyed beans. Chopped tomatoes. For 4 servings I've got 3 tins. Paprika for flavouring and rice to serve it with, and of course olive oil and salt and pepper. So we're going to start off by doing the chilli rather than putting the rice on, just because the chilli needs as long as possible to cook, so we want to get it on really quickly. Put some olive oil in a deep pan. While it's heating up, we're going to chop the onion, get that out of the way. So stick the minced beef in the hot oil. Follow it with the onion and we'll give that a few minutes before adding the rest of the veg. Just make sure you keep stirring it so it's browning on all sides. Chop the other vegetables as well. So wash the leek now, we're chopping that up. Keep stirring the beef and onion. Now we're chopping the carrot. Once the meat has browned, in go the carrot and leeks. Just use 1 carrot and 1 leek actually. And then chop the rest of the veg. Celery next. In goes the celery. Now I'm going to wash and chop 3 chillies. And add them in. At this point you want to add some paprika. And next the tomatoes. We're going to leave the pepper till last because it doesn't need much cooking time. Now because there's always quite a lot of juice left still in there, what I tend to do is put a little bit of water in and add that in there as well. And at this point, want to cover it up and bring it to the boil. That should take about 3 minutes or so. And it's time to put the rice on now. That will take about 20 minutes. The chilli's bubbling away now, so we can turn the heat down a bit. And I'm going to chop the garlic up. In quite large slices actually. And that goes in next. And if you like a bit of extra heat, then stick a couple of whole chillies in as well. There we go. And in goes the red pepper. And put some salt and pepper in at this point as well. The thing about chilli is you can actually cook it for a really long time, and the longer you cook it the better it is, but it's also possible to do it in half an hour. I always just make a bit extra so I can have some the next day as well because it's really good then. Cover it up and you can leave it for 5 minutes. Now the rice is boiling as well, so we're going to turn the heat down. While the chilli's bubbling away, we're going to drain all the beans. Just realised my red kidney beans are in a chilli sauce, so I'm going to stick a little bit of that sauce in there as well. Why not? In go the beans. That's basically it. You just needed to cook for a little while longer. And it's ready. Look how lovely and colourful that is. Now make sure the chilli is bubbling. If it's not, then you turn the heat up a little bit. And just stir it now and again. I'm just going to check up on my chilli. It's bubbling away quite a lot now, so I'm just going to stir it and make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. At this point you do want to check what it tastes like and if it needs anything else. I think it needs a little bit of black pepper in there. All the water has evaporated from the rice. I'm going to turn the heat off and just let it steam for a couple more minutes. I'm going to make a little bit of room in the middle of the rice for the chilli to go, like that. And stick the chilli in the middle. Really healthy chili con carne.